I just want to do it my way. My story about staying on task and asking for help, written by Julie Cook and illustrated by Kelsey DeWeird. My name is RJ, and I have my own way of doing things. I sleep with my pajamas on inside out every Friday night. I put on both my shoes first and then I tie them. I eat ice cream cones from the bottom up, even though it's messy. And I always save my math homework for last because I don't like doing math at all. Last week, my teacher called my mom and told her I have a hard time staying on task, especially during math time. She also told her that I have 7 math papers that I haven't handed in. RJ, where are your math assignments? My mom asked me. Oh, they're in my desk at school, I said. Why didn't you hand them in? Well, I sorta didn't quite get them all the way finished. I don't like to do math. It's really hard on me. My answer is 6. The right answer's 3. I'd much rather do anything other than math. I'd rather eat parsnips or even take a bath. Besides, it's hard for me to concentrate on my math when Norma, the booger picker, is sitting right next to me. I never know when she'll decide to pick and flick, and sometimes she even eats them. RJ, just because you don't like doing math won't make it go away. Math is very important in life, and you need to learn how to do it the right way. Do you ever ask your teacher for help? No, it's just easier to do it my way. Besides, I don't want her to know that I don't get it. Well, RJ, I think she already knows. Last week in math, I asked Sam to help me, but he got a 10 when the answer was 3. My teacher got mad because we talked during math, so she moved Sam away to the back of the class. RJ, you need to ask your teacher for help when you don't understand something. I tried asking once, but we were taking a test, so she said, RJ, sit down and just try your best. Another time I asked her when I didn't have a clue, and she said, you're interrupting, RJ, please wait till I'm through. When my teacher finished talking, math time was over, so I never got the chance to ask her or show her. Could you have stayed in from recess to ask her how to do it? I can't miss recess to do math. You can't or you won't, my mom asked. Both. The next morning, my mom took me to school early so we could look for my missing assignments in my desk. It took us a while, but we found them along with a few other papers that were sorta not quite all the way finished. RJ, this is ridiculous, my mom said. You should always ask your teacher for help when you don't understand something. You just need to figure out how and when to ask. When you need to ask for help, this is what you should do. Look right at the person whose attention you seek. Ask, is now a good time for you to help me? Then clearly explain what it is that you need, and remember to say, thanks for helping me. As soon as I got home from school, my mom looked at me and said, RJ, life as you know it is going to change. And it did. My mom gave me 20 minutes to eat my snack and have free time. Usually I get at least an hour. Then she sat with me at the kitchen table, and together we worked on my halfway done assignments until they were all the way done. I had to sit there for like 46 years. Before I went to bed that night, my dad came into my room to talk to me. RJ, Mom said you had to sit at the kitchen table for 46 years tonight, getting your missing assignments done. You need to do a much better job of staying on task so you can finish your work and turn it in on time. That's exactly what my teacher says. Well, RJ, when you start your assignments, you need to try harder to stay on task so you will get farther. If you keep on working until you are through, you'll just be amazed at what you can do. But I don't like to do it that way, I said. I like to do it my way, so I don't have to do the same thing over and over and over again for a long, long, long time. Well, son, your way isn't working out very well. Besides, if you stay on task, the over and over part doesn't take that long. Yeah, Dad, but it's hard to think about math when Norma I know, RJ, Mom told me. And sometimes during math, Rodney tries to burp the alphabet, and then everyone laughs, and then... RJ, when I mow the lawn, I get all of it done. I don't stop in the middle, even though it's not fun. I work very hard to finish my task, 'cause if I quit too soon, we'll have crooked grass. Your way works okay for a kid who is little, but you're too big now, RJ, to stop in the middle, even if Norma is picking her nose or Rodney is trying to burp the alphabet. The next day, I went to school and handed in all of my missing assignments, about 46 years worth. Way to go, RJ! My teacher was so proud of me that she did the happy dance. RJ, she said, I bet it feels great to be all caught up. Now we need to figure out a way to help you stay caught up. First of all, I want you to know that you can always ask me for help if you need it. If I can't help you right when you ask, I will make sure I find another time that works for both of us. Now you need to do a better job of staying on task so you can finish your work and turn it in on time. That's exactly what my dad says, but I just don't like doing the same thing over and over and over for a long time. I just like to do it my way. Besides, Norma always... I know, RJ, but your way just isn't working. When you need to stay on task, you should take a good look at what it is you must do. Focus on each step and just think it through. Don't let others interrupt you or pull you away. Keep working on through, and on task you will stay. RJ, if you can stay on task, the over and over part won't take as long. I think from now on, when it's time for you to work on your math, I'll let you go to the back of the room and sit in the verb villa. You'll have a little bit more space to wiggle while you're working, and other kids won't distract you as much. So today during math, I tried doing things a different way. I listened as closely as I could when my teacher explained our assignment. I understood just about all of it except for one little part, so I went up to her after, waited for the perfect time, and then asked her to help me. I remembered to tell her thank you, just like my mom said. Then I went to the back of the room and did my math in the verb villa. I got all of it, all the way done, and I even understood it. And the best part of all is I didn't have to worry about Norma's picking or Rodney's burping. I looked at my teacher and thought, wow, could it be? Now this is a teacher who really gets me. She's willing to help me each time that I ask, and she'll go out of her way to help keep me on task. A new way of doing things is just what I need, and with the Verb Villa's help, I'm sure to succeed. It feels great to be caught up and not be behind. Now my over and over won't take so much time. And I hopefully won't have to spend another 46-year night at the kitchen table. The end.